Hello and welcome back to more Core Set 2020 Draft. Okay, we got some decisions. Agent of Treachery. 7 mana 2/3 creature that just steals a permanent. That seems real good. Ancestral Blade is a 2 mana 2/2 that ends up being a pretty relevant equipment. I think this card's really good. Loaming Shaman is great in EDH. Not amazing in this format. I don't know how much graveyard recursion there is, but it's okay. I think this card is very good. Fixing is always something I like. Is there no basic land? That's kind of interesting. I guess they allowed Evolving Wilds to replace the land, which I think is a good decision. I think it's better. I'm going to try out Agent of Treachery. Again, new format, try out the rares, just because you don't know how good they're going to be. I feel like this card's really good. It seems like 7 mana would be a lot, but you got to remember, you're stealing your opponent's best permanent and getting a 2/3 body. So if that's not enough to like stabilize the board, I don't really know what else you can ask for out of your 7 drops. Alright, so the person passing to us took the rare, so we don't have much information. This is a 2 mana 2/1 pro black. We already passed one Agonizing Siphon, but I could take that because there's no good blue cards. This is a 4 mana with 6 power to get a creature. So this is kind of interesting. This can tutor up our Agent of Treachery, so it's like having additional copies of it. This card's not good, right? Then draw 3, so it's 5 mana and you have to get lucky. No, I'm not about that life. I think honestly I'm between the Siphon and Brightwood Tracker. I'm just gonna take Agonizing Siphon. We want to stay alive for a long time because we want to be like winning the game with this card, so killing stuff and gaining life seems good. Okay, we got Chandra's Regulator. Whenever you activate a Chandra, copy it, and then you can loot red. Not in love with that. As far as blue and green cards go, Aether Gust is a great sideboard option, and then Rabid Bite is just good. I think this card is very powerful. I don't think I'm going to take a Frilled Sea Serpent this early. And they get to choose which one they put it on top of. So this can basically just buy you time. I don't love that. I think I kind of want to just take Rabid Bite. I feel like it's the best card in the pack. Yeah. And then just kind of see what's open from there. Okay, Bone to Ash is pretty good. That has quite a bit of upside. Whenever this card attacks, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. Well, that seems pretty good. I kind of want to try out that guy. If you just get that plus a bunch of removal, keep their board clear, or Audacious Thief plus Goblin Smuggler, you can just kind of go off that way. Sure, I'll try it. Okay, we got, what do we got? We got Moldervine Reclamation. Whenever a creature dies, you gain 1 life and draw a card. Cerulean Drake is pretty good, but unsure if we're going to end up blue. I think this card is the highest upside, but Sedge Scorpion is just very good. Really good with Rabid Bite, can just keep you alive for a long time. I would like to have it and Moldervine Reclamation, but I think I'm just going to take the Scorpion here. It's going to be good no matter what. What does this do? So this is 3 mana and then 3 tap to do 1 damage to anything. And I guess if you can sacrifice it, you can go off that way. I don't mind that. Ping 1 is like pretty powerful. There's a lot of 1/1 flyers. I'm going to take this. So as far as our deck goes, there's not much. We could take Heartpiercer Bow and combine that with the Wand or the Thief. Unfortunately, the Bow does the damage, because if you put this on Sedge Scorpion, that'd be kind of sick. I could just speculate on a Temple of Triumph, because I'm not going to take these. Dragon Mage is really good, but it is 7 mana. Yeah, I'll speculate on the Temple. I'm sorry, what? Did Ancestral Blade just wheel? Okay, well, I don't know. Either people don't know how to draft, or white is very open. Because this card is very good in my opinion. I don't know what's going on there. The safe pick would be Thornwood Falls or Vial of Dragonfire, but this card's like so good that I think I just take it. So this gives Heartpiercer Bow or Vial, okay. Not super into that. I could take the Axe. The Axe will be good kind of no matter what's going on. Yeah, I could see taking the Axe. This is a 3 mana 3/2 Vigilance. Yeah, I'm not in love with any of the rest of these. So we'll just take this card. And maybe we end up in like green-white beatdowns or something. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but this card just seems so good that seeing it that late must be a sign. Okay. Goblin Smuggler. We got the Ancestral, or the Audacious Thief combo. Sure. I think Goblin Smuggler also goes well with Ancestral Blade. This is a 4 mana 3/2 flyer. Alright, I think that's much better than Barony Vampire. Alright, what is going on? That is an extremely late Vial of Dragonfire. Like, it's not the best removal, but it's pretty good. We can take a Fire Elemental, maybe? Again, not the best card, but it is an Elemental, so that has synergies. It's a 5/4, which is pretty good. The Gorilla Shaman makes this look really embarrassing, because it's the same cost, but in green, and it has Trample, and it draws a card when it dies. But can't be too picky. Okay, we got Cavalier of Thorns. So it's a 5 mana, 5/6 reach. When it enters, reveal the top 5 cards, put a land on the battlefield and the rest in the graveyard. That's a really good card, but probably, I mean, we're barely in green. I don't think it's worth it. Also, Howling Giant is pretty good. Mask of Immolation. So you make an elemental, and then you can shoot your creatures to deal 1 damage. That combos pretty well with our wand. I would be tempted to take Blade, but it wheeled last time, so I could take it and try and wheel the Blade. Sure, I'll try the Mask. When this enters the battlefield, create 2 treasure tokens. Well, I like that. Yeesh, green's seeming pretty open over here. I think I just take the dragon. Red has been consistently open. I could take Reduce to Ashes, but I feel like I'm gonna need these treasure tokens. So let's just take this. That is a way to splash Agent of Treachery. Okay, so no red cards. Blight Beetle's like okay, but not amazing. Yeah, this draft has been hard, I will say. Our green is not very good, so I'm kind of going to abandon green. I don't think it's worth taking Octoprophet just for the blue synergies, but we could like speculate on a Herald of the Sun here, because this card is really good. And white has seemed relatively open. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, that's another Herald of the Sun. Wow, that's a very late Risen Reef as well. 3rd pick. You know, it might seem early, but if you saw my last draft, this card is kind of dirty. I'm going to take another Herald. Pretty good with each other. And at the moment, we might end up red-white with maybe a black splash. I could take a Goblin Bird Grabber. Or Sanitarium Skeleton plus Mask of Immolation is technically a combo. It's a very, very slow combo, though. Oh, Destructive Digger plus Retributive Wand is also kind of good, but this card might wheel. I'm going to take the Skeleton, I think. Man, this format's kind of hard. I think it's between these two. I'll just take the On-Color card. It is a 3/2 attacker. Ooh, wow. We got some good cards now, finally. So, Goblin Ringleader, we have 1, 2, 3 goblins. Tomebound Lynch is really good, but that's a double splash. Boneclad Necromancer probably is just worth taking. I think we want to play black, and this card is 5 power for, or 5 mana for 5 power of creature. You know what? No, I'm gonna try goblins. Let's see how many goblin mans we can get. Oh my gosh, Tomebound Lich wheeled? Why are you guys doing this to me? Nobody gets it. Alright, I don't know what people are taking because this card just got passed, 2 of them, which means whoever's passing to me is not in blue-black. But then this card just got passed, so whoever's passing me is not in red-white. What colors are they in? I mean, I think I'd take this. It's really insane. It's very good with Mask of Immolation. Yeah. Infuriate pumps your creatures. And they're not taking green cards, because why? I have no idea what other people are taking, but it's making this draft very challenging for me. I'm gonna take Infuriate. Yeah, I just don't know. It's looking like probably our lane is red-white. Maybe we play these, maybe we don't. But the rest of the deck looks pretty good considering how weird the signals have been. Octoprophet came. Literally, what are people taking? I guess I take the Raptor. It is a flyer. And I already have Tectonic Rift, which I might actually play. I'll take the Raptor. Here we got Active Treason versus Stone Golem. 5 mana 4/4s are not really where I want to be. And we're looking pretty aggressive, so I'll play an Act. I'll take the Moat Piranhas, sure. Soulmender in case we need a 1/1. Hope to not play that card, but we need to find some more goblins. Ooh, what is this? This is a 3 mana 2/4. Whenever you discard a card, it deals 1 damage, and it lets you loot, or rummage. That seems quite good. Passivism would be the next best card, but I think the 3 mana 2/4 haste seems pretty nice. It can only rummage when it's attacking, but it's so hard to kill, you can just attack with it a lot. Okay, Leyline of Sanctity is not playable. Corpse Knight, Whenever you get creatures, each opponent loses one. See, the thing is, I just don't think I have the mana for this splash, which is kind of unfortunate. I could take another axe. It makes like random tokens and 1/1s much more powerful. It's either the axe or a Dawning Angel, which makes racing really good. Because I don't think I need 2 Vial of Dragonfire. I'm going to take another axe. We already have 12 creatures. And yeah, I don't think I need more 5-drops. Oh, it's a lot of ley lines. Oh man, that is... Third pick, Cloud Conceer. I literally have no idea what colors everyone else is playing because the signals I'm getting are just so bizarre. I think I take Goblin Bird Grabber. This card lets us hit, like, beat down pretty well. Because we have a lot of flyers. It's a Goblin to go with Goblin Ringleader. And it's a 2-drop. Like, it's just so good with the axe. Yeah, I'll take it. The other card I was considering was like an Evolving Wilds maybe. But our mana's okay. I mean, good thing we speculated out of this temple, right? Who would have thought after the start we had, we'd end up in red-white. Bishop of Wings. Wow, another Ancestral Blade? Okay, so this is a 6-mana, 6/5 Menace. This is a 2-mana, 1/4. That card might wheel is not amazing. I think I just take another Blade here. Well, what is this? Put a counter on an elemental. Whenever another creature dies, you gain 1 life. That seems pretty good. It's foil also, so it's kind of pretty. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Ancestral Blade. It's just a 2-mana 2/2 with a very, very high upside. Destroy target creature that was dealt damage. That might be a card to splash for. I'm not going to take another axe. Glaring Aegis, we might wheel. So I'll just take this. In case we end up going black. I would like to play this Thief, but I think if you're trying to be aggressive, you can't really stretch your mana that far. Well, we do have 2 Goblin Smugglers. Oh man, Squad Captain's gonna be huge too. I'm gonna try and... No, there's like no way Squad Captain wheels, right? But a 3-mana 2/2 haste that can make stuff unblockable seems pretty good. Ooh. Okay. Deals 2 damage to each creature except for creatures you control with flying. That's gonna kill a lot of my stuff. Can't really play that. I could play Maniacal Rage, but I already have 2 axes. I'm just gonna take a Temple of Triumph. It's like pretty good fixing. Now I can take Maniacal Rage as a way to like... It's basically removal, right? I don't think I'm playing Rift because we do have some flyers. I think Double Herald of the Sun is kind of expensive. Right now we have 24 playable, so I need to make 1 more cut. I think I still like the Wand, especially with this guy. Just lets us do 5 damage to the face out of nowhere. Maybe this card we cut. 4 mana, 3/3 that pumps your team seems okay. So we got the Angel back if we want it. I don't know if I love this card. I think I'd rather play this instead. Although, it's probably an upgrade over the Elemental. Alright, the Pro Black card is a very good sideboard card, which I might main deck, but probably not. Just 1 toughness is kind of a liability. I can take a Windscarred Craig. 6 mana, 6/5 Menace. No, just to get better mana. Take a Zephyr Charge. Because now I might be able to splash this Thief. And I like the Thief with double Goblin Smuggler. That seems like a pretty good synergy to me. And maybe also Orger Siegebreaker. Because then we could just like attack and then kill whatever it blocks. I don't know how to build this deck. I feel like this is not an Active Treason deck. Because I don't really have any... Oh wait, I have the Mask. So I just have the Mask. I don't think that's worth playing Active Treason for. I'm going to look at the deck for a second and come back in right away. Alright, we're playing against Nurs, and this hand looks keepable. Yeah, it's got lands and spells. All of our colors. Can't complain too much there. And it's got a 2-drop. Can't currently gain flying, but that's fine. What we really want to draw is our 2-mana flyer that makes a bunch of 1/1s. That card seems just, like, almost unbeatable. Okay, let's go with the Goblin. Just get some pressure down. And then we can play Steadfast Sentry and then play an Equip Axe. Ooh. That's worse for us. This card seems really good, though. It also scares me because I don't know if they could be playing with Flash. I think I still offer this trade. Unless they have 2 spells. But I just don't know of like that many cheap spells they could really play here. Yeah. Play the Sentry. And then hopefully we could play Violent, kill this, and keep beating down. I don't actually know what other cards in the format have flash, but I think we're just gonna kill that. And hit for 5. Sure. And then Pro Black can do like a lot of work, I hope. That is seemingly a good card. Okay, Temple is great because it can help us scry into answers, like not drawing lands. Let's play the Apostle, and I don't really want, I guess I'll attack with the Goblin, but I don't really want this dying. Play an Axe, pass turn. And like all the removal spells I assume are going to be black, so Apostle should be able to just get in for damage. That's good. That's really good. So let's go Vanguard. And then give the Goblin flying. Play a Mountain, equip the Axe to the Goblin. And hit for a bunch of damage. Opponent's down to 5, like, this is not nothing. When this attacks makes a 1/1, it's tapped and attacking, that's so good. What costs 7 mana? Meteor Golem, killing Sky Knight Vanguard. Okay. That's a pretty good play. That's not a good draw. So I feel like our Apostle is going to be good against their deck. I can swing with the Goblin. I don't know what to attack with here. What happens if I swing out? This blocks here, so I think I need the Axe on the Apostle if I want to trade it for the Meteor Golem. And then the Vampire blocks here. So we're left with a 3/2 Goblin. My opponent takes 1 damage, falls to 4 life, and they have no creatures in play, but they have 2 cards in hand. Alright, I think I can get behind that, because our deck has very little removal, so I think we need to push through damage whenever we can. So I swing like this. They could also block Meteor Golem on the Goblin, Vampire here, but then they take 4, go to 1. Maybe I do just attack like this. It's 2 less damage. No, because then we get to keep the Apostle. I think this is better. Yeah, these are the blocks I think that we saw. So this happens, put a counter there. Equip, no, that's in white. There's the spell that puts a creature on the bottom, but that's only in white, so. Alright, we just gotta hope. We got a 5/2. If we draw a flyer and they don't play a blocker, we can hopefully get there. And we have quite a few flyers. Okay, we drew a land, but might as well swing. I mean, they might be dead. Okay. Play perfectly, get rewarded, I suppose. What are we doing now? We could put in Maniacal Rage as like a removal, but I think I'm just gonna keep it as it is. I didn't really see much from their deck that scared me. Ooh, this is a good hand. Let's keep this. We got Ancestral Blade. They got their 1/1 Death Toucher, which we can just kill with the Mask. Oh, we can just kill that with the Wand. Perfect. I mean, the Wand is really slow, right? It's going to take some time. But in the meantime, they gain a bit of life. I'm not too worried. Let's go ahead and play Ancestral Blade. I like getting that down. Gorging Vulture. So combining the Mask with the Wand I think is going to be really powerful. And they didn't even attack with the Vampire. There you go. Play the Wand. I don't really want to attack. I think keeping all of our tokens is so valuable because every token represents killing a 2/2. Now they definitely attack with Vampire. And I will take 3. Another Vulture. Okay, I mean, they're gaining life. Like, Vulture's a good card, but it's not the end of the world, especially if we draw a land. Ringleader's pretty good. Well, let's attack with the Soldier to start. And then we can, yeah, I think it's better just to spend our mana, Wand this down. We take 4. Any land we can either just play Vial or play Mask and start going that way. Probably Vial is safer. I just don't want to take too much damage, but they are stuck on mana. So are we. Okay, so let's attack. So we can play the Mask and pass, and then next turn set up. No, I think it's better to play Vial, because with Vial, if we draw a land, then we can kill a creature and play the Mask, and that's just better. And I guess we get to hold up Infuriate for whatever that's worth. And opponent's stuck on blue. Land. Yeah, okay. So sack Vial to kill this. Okay. Then we hit for 2. We play a Mask. Easy. Easy game. So yeah, next turn we can sack this plus use this to kill that. And with our opponent stuck on lands, I think that's probably in our best interest. Or we could just jam a Dawning Angel. This is a 3-2. They're at 17. Nah, let's just get rid of this. So we're gonna register this 1. I guess I attack first. Yeah, play land and attack. Attack, attack. Then we wand this. Sacrifice this. Ping that. And then we play a Goblin. Sweet. So opponent's down to nothing. We can now jam a Dawning Angel, and we can kill any creature they have that has 2 toughness or less. Seems pretty good to me. And we have a mountain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play the Angel. And I just want to hold up Infuriate just so they don't, I don't know, kill me somehow. Or kill one of my creatures. Boneclad Necromancer. Okay. So they get a 2-2. But none of them have flying, and I can hit them for 5, 6 in the air, so I can actually put them on a 2-turn clock. Let's play Temple and see if we can put a Goblin on top. Mountain definitely goes on the bottom. So I can play Dragon into Goblin Ringleader, I believe. No, but I could just play Dragon. That seems pretty good. We can play Dragon, we can give this flying. And that's 5. That seems fine to me. Hit for 5 in the air. We still are holding up Infuriate to protect our flyers. And we have lethal in the air, so I think I just take 3. I can't imagine them hitting us for 7. What is this? When it enters the battlefield, sacrifice a creature, destroy target creature and opponent controls. I think we still win because this does not have reach or flying. Okay, so they kill the dragon, makes sense. That seems good. Seems like a very good card. And we pass turn. Glint Horn Buccaneer. So let's equip the blade over... Well, first let's activate this. Give him flying. Then we'll move the blade over here. And that's lethal on its own, so they have to have a response now. Oh, we win! All right, see you guys next round. All right, we're playing against Portal Island 2. We are on the play, which is very good for this deck, and this is definitely a keep. So far, Wand seems like it's very solid. And Wand plus Mask, yeah, you saw it last round. It was gross. So it doesn't really matter what we start with. As long as we go red into white, because the only hard to cast 2-drop we have is the red-white flyer. Okay, now we play the Mask. And then I'm going to play the Smuggler and just start beating down. Boom. So then next turn we play the Wand. Ah, the Cutthroat. So turn off auto yields. And I'm just going to force this trade. Kind of sad about that because their X1 got some amount of value. Frostlinks. Okay. Oh. Yeah, let's do that. So this can attack. But honestly, I feel like it might be better on defense. Let's attack. Because then I can Goblin Smuggler to give this unblockable and just hit them for so much damage. Yeah, that seems better. Steadfast Sentry. Yeah, that's fine. Sky Knight Vanguard. I think I want that in play. And I don't really have anything to rummage because I want all of this. So let's go Mountain. Wow, Vanguard plus the Mask is also pretty gross. So if I attack, our opponent can do some stuff. I think now I'm going to play it safe because our hand is so good. Play the Wand. Unsummoning the Goblin Smuggler? What is happening here? I mean, I give this unblockable, but why not unsummon the good card? This I do not understand. And I think I actually keep it back. I don't think it's worth trading 2 for 5. And our opponent is playing Soul Mender, so I think we have some opportunities here. Let's go ahead and play Plains. I'm gonna go check and see if there are any flash flyers in the format really quick to see if I have to use Smuggler. As far as I can tell, there's just a Spectral Sailor, which does not do it. So I'm just gonna attack normally. Get a nice 1-1 here. And then if our opponent blocks incorrectly, we can use the 1-1 plus the wand. Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay, so that happens. Maybe I should save the Smuggler to give the 1-1s unblockable, but we could just kill this. Yeah, I should have given the 1-1 unblockable, but this works okay. I went there. Not what I would have done, but... So I can do a couple things. I can give the Vanguard unblockable, but that only really hits for 1. Because killing the Boreal Elemental is going to be pretty tough. I can give Glinthorn Buccaneer unblockable, and I can Rummage. Or I can just play Dawning Angel and threaten everything next turn. And I think that's probably the best option. And let's give you unblockable. Chip in for 1 when we can. Yeah, that's what I expected, but we still get in for 1, which they prevent, I suppose. And we're gonna hold Mountain in hand because we can just basically keep our hand being perfect with Buccaneer. The problem and the good thing is mana is good for us because like the wand is so powerful. That's kind of an issue. That is not what I expected. That seems like a terrible play. What does this gain? What do you gain from this? If they just tap down the Glinthorn Buccaneer, they could swing. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Right, I mean, let's do it. Let's go with our original play here. So we're going to attack. So how much mana do we need to do this? We need 5 because we're going to equip to the mask and then wand. Okay, so we're going to attack here. It makes a 1-1 that's tapped and attacking. We give this unblockable. They gain 1. Then we equip the mask over here. And then we might as well just kill the Soul Mender while we're at it. And then pass turn. Ooh, they're playing Lotus Field. I don't know how I feel about that in limited. It seems kind of cool. I mean, it has Hexproof, so there's no way to kill it, and it is just good fixing. Alright, back on board. That is a lot of land. So I think I'm going to tag with Dawning Angel and the Buccaneer here. I don't think it's worth attacking with the Vanguard. Yeah, because Dawning Angel plus the wand kills the Elemental. And I want to loot with the Buccaneer. So you're unblockable. And I can only use this if it's attacking. Okay. So we'll see how they block, and then we'll decide how much I want to rummage. Okay. Let's rummage. Let's get the damage first, because they have to respond before anything else. Then we rummage. That's a lot of land. Okay. It just goes through. Sweet. I will play 1 land, and we're going to equip the mask to this. Mostly because if that dies, it's the worst for us. So, like, I think that's the thing they're most likely to kill. Frilled Sea Serpent is a 4/6. Okay, take 4. That is so many lands. Oh my gosh. Oh man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think I actually am gonna just loot away the temple, but I'm gonna play this mountain, and we give this guy unblockable. Yeah, give you unblockable. We swing with both. Make a 1-1. So they block the Frilled Sea Serpent on the 1-1. Then we loot. Then we loot. Okay, I'm okay with this. This does not go face, which is a little upsetting. They're at 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I could put them to 4 life, but I could just like kill them next turn. So let's just play an Apostle and a Vial. Pass. Angelic Gift. Okay. You got a big flyer now. That's a Sprite. They have 1 card left? Alright. They're just dead, right? Glinthorn Buccaneer just kills them. God, I would love... Yeah, it's 2 damage, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so we're going to put a stop in the damage step. And this has unblockable. Attack here and here, right? This can block and kill it, but then we just sacrifice it. And if they use the blue to kill this, then we can just kill them, right? This is only if it is attacking. And so during the damage step, it still should be attacking. I'm just gonna go for it. Three, two. Yeah, I think the fancy play would have been to do damage first and then go through all of that in case they have Unsummon as their last card in hand. But I was mostly just worried about like the MTGO interface not allowing that to happen and then me just dying out of nowhere. So sweet. Deck's doing way better than I thought it would. And their deck looks pretty bad, so I'm just not going to sideboard. Yeah, it's a good 6, good 7 actually. And this wand, we already know it kills 2 creatures in their deck. Ooh, that's a 3/2 flyer right there. Oh man, Glinthorn Buccaneer is a dirty, dirty card. Hard cover. Why are people playing this card? I mean, it gives it 4 toughness, but they're already down a card. Oh, actually, no, that's pretty sick. Never mind. Hard cover on the sprite is pretty good. I take everything back. Let's go Plains, Buccaneer, hit for 2. Yeah. So if I attack, they can block with 4 power, and then it just dies. I kind of want to play Destructive Digger, but maybe just the 3/2 flyer is going to be better most of the time. Yeah, we'll get the 3/2 flyer down. And pass. So Sprite can start hitting for a bunch of damage, but that's going to take like their whole turn. And they don't get to loot in that instance. Wait, they're discarding that? What are you digging for? Okay. I don't mind this. I don't mind this at all. Let's play a temple. Oh, we actually have all of our goblins, right? The odds of us, I think there's like 1 more goblin smuggler in the whole deck, so I'm actually going to bottom that just because it's a 4-mana 2/2 haste and there's a lot better that we can do. So Wand can go 5 to the face, so we kind of want to be aggressive. So I think I'm just going to play the smuggler here and give the Buccaneer unblockable. Oh, maybe we should have played Wand to play around Bone to Ash. That's something we should have considered. Okay, so you cannot be blocked. Hit for 2. Yeah, trading damage for us seems really good when we just have a 5 damage burn spell to the face, plus Active Treason. Oh, I have all these stops, right? I was like, why is this taking so long? And then next turn we can go Wand plus Activate, Boreal Elemental. Okay, I'm going to take the 3. I like the Vial. Let's go ahead and play this Wand. Give him unblockable. Man, Goblin Smuggler is like an A+ card. Again, I think trading damage is good for us. Play a Mountain and play Destructive Digger. Take 3. They're not really pressuring us, so this 3 damage doesn't matter too much. Plains. Well, now we can start looting, right? Give this unblockable. Attack. Okay, so let's rummage. They take 1. Rummage again. They take another 1. And I will just play this land. Holding up Destructive Digger card draw or Wand activation. In fact, we just have lethal, right? This is 5 and then this can do 5. Meteor Golem. What are you targeting? I think they have to target the Buccaneer. Why? That makes no sense. Like, literally no sense. So I can't sacrifice creatures, but that's fine. How much damage can I hit them for? 1, 2, 3. This is 8. So it's very close. And no attacks. Beautiful. So let's see. I sacrificed the Wand and hit my opponent for 5 to the face. They fall to 5 life. Then I Active Treason the Boreal Elemental, and that costs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. So they can either block with Metropolis Sprite. I think it's worth it. I also get to draw a card. Ooh, Herald of the Sun is pretty good. So how much damage can I hit them for? 1, 2, 3. I can do 4 damage right now with the Glinthorn Buccaneer attack. Brutal. I should be able to sneak in the last bit, but I feel like this is just safer to play Herald of the Sun, because that blocks everything they have well. And I think we're just set up. We can trade Vial of Dragonfire for another card if we need to. And this can get big so it can attack through everything. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Again, this goes for 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. I can sacrifice this Vial to try and hit... Well, let's see. If I active treason this, they have 2 flying blockers, and I have 2 flying attackers. So that doesn't really work. So I think I sacrifice this Vial. There we go. That gives me enough mana next turn to go off and kill them. And it's another flyer, which means active treason can do a lot of work. Also, these treasures can get turned into clues. That's kind of cute. But now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. So we can nug them for 5. And if they're smart, they'll tap down the Buccaneer. If they're not smart, they'll tap down the Dragon. I believe we have the win now. Yeah, if they had just tapped down this, they'd be fine. But they left themselves dead on board. Sure, you got it. All right, let's go. Just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. And this does 1 damage each time. All right. So we just play an extra land just in case and attack. Activate. Activate. Yes. All right, we're in the finals. See you guys there. So I believe we were on the draw. No, show game log. Yeah, so I'll keep this hand on the draw. It's pretty good. Also, we've had a Retributive Wand in every one of our openers, and the Glinthorn Buccaneer. Ooh, that's probably the best possible draw we could find. How do we feel about Vial? Vial gives us outs to kill random stuff. Alright, I'll keep it. It's also a really good play next turn. Yeah, our land is way better than yours. So let's go Mountain, play this Vial, pass. Okay. And I think we're just gonna start getting in with this Buccaneer. I don't think I'm going to attack. That was a weird use of Raise the Alarm. I think they didn't realize it had haste, probably. But we're just gonna wand down the soldiers. Yep, we got flying. That one's going down first. Okay, so... yeah, it's a little bit off curve, but I'm just gonna do this. And still gonna pass. I think this hand is like very well set up for late game with Glinthorn Buccaneer looting into spells, Retributive Wand killing their first 2 plays of the game. And any deck that's playing Raise the Alarm probably has more X1s, so like Wand is just gonna do a bunch. No! I was just about to say, unless they have main deck artifact hate. Oh. They're just gonna let me do it? Okay. That's weird. Oh, yeah, because when this dies, it does 5 to the face. That's actually pretty sweet. So, let's go Mountain. And we can just hold up Vial so they can't actually attack with the Brontodon. Nah, we'll just play the Axe. It's better mana efficiency. Plus, this is a card we're gonna want anyway. I don't know. It might have been worth it. They 2-for-1 themselves. It depends on what else is in their hand and deck. But this card is like real good. If they attack, I think we block. Yeah, I'm okay blocking. That way they have to use a pump spell to like kill the horn. Oh, that is the worst thing that could have happened there. Alrighty, so this is kind of problematic, but we can go like this, play a mountain, and with the wand we can kill the soldier, and then Steadfast Sentry plus the axe should be able to kill the Brontodon. So we're just gonna pass. Yeah, Feral Invocation really got us. And our deck does not have much removal for big booty boys. Okay, so we are going to kill this. We take 6. Ooh, that's just a kill spell. So if we do that, they sacrifice it and kill our axe probably, but that's not so bad. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do this now. And if they don't realize it, ooh, buddy, then we can get there. Oh man, okay. Still was a good card. So that worked out nicely, and I don't have any rummaging left because the Buccaneer died. So let's just play the Goblin Smuggler and attack with the Sentry. You have 2? How do they have so many Brontodon? What is this opponent that I'm playing against? Apostle. I like the Apostle. Giving that unblockable seems pretty nice. And I suppose I can attack with the Steadfast Sentry. Okay, do 1. That was a weird... What? That was weird. Alright, I make you a 3/3. You got it. Squad Captain. Yeah, no, not about that. So this becomes a 3/3. And we can start eating their Brontodons. I like that. So let's give you unblockable. Do I really want to do that? I'm trading 2 for 6 damage. Let's just play the Aeronaut. I think this board stall really favors us. And then Apostle plus Wand can kill one of their creatures. And we can start attacking in the air. Creatures you control get +3/+3 and gain trample. So they attack for 10? That's like pretty good. I feel like trading off is good. We kind of die to any pump spell. They have 1 card in hand. So we trade this plus the Vial to kill the Squad Captain. I don't mind that. Kill this. Okay, I mean, we're doing stuff. Let's hit for 3. So we're flooding out pretty hard. So are they. Maybe they have 2 overcomes though. That would be a problem. Oh, Ancestral Blade is a problem. Because now they equip that to the captain. I don't know what's happening. Just equip it to the captain, please. Alright. I'll block. Let's exile the Squad Captain. Exile Brontodon. Then we block. And then we kill your guy. Alright, deck. Give us any spell. Okay. Man, the mask is good. Mask gives us a... not the best shot, right? We can... This is hard. I can trade the Aeronaut with the Inspired Captain. I don't think attacking favors me. Let's pass turn. Because I'm at 5 life. They're at 15. Right now they have lethal, so like if I attack and then they have any kill spell. Dude, what's with the endless good draws? Okay. So everything gets bigger. Looks like I'm taking 3. Block here. Use the wand. And again, if we just draw a spell, I think we're right back in this. Come on, deck. No! Alright. So I can block here and sacrifice, plus use the wand to kill this soldier. And then we have to draw a creature. Block here. Do 3. Kill this. Come on, deck. Any spell. Anything. Something. Creature. Ancestral Blade does it. Back in business. Equip mask. We can trade. Man, we are trading up with all of our guys right now. Oh, no, we can't trade because they have the blade. They have Cryptic Caves? What? What is happening right now? You have a Glaring Aegis. We can only do 2 damage. Alright. Alright, we're dead. I think we're pretty favored in this matchup. So we could be on the draw, But then we could just get like killed by Inspiring Captain, so I think being on the play is better. Okay. And now we know to play around that one stupid spell that they have. I forget what it's called. The enchantment thing. Ooh. This is a pretty solid start right now. Let's play the Blade. Next turn we get to play Buccaneer. Sure. Alright. Well, my opponent's playing Season of Growth. I think we can just crush them. Really happy to be on the play right now. Brontodon is surprisingly not big enough. Let's see how they scried. One card on bottom. Let's go equip the Blade here. Play another Blade. Play a Plains. Equip the Blade here. Swing. And then they're at 12. So I guess Feral Invocation on the Brontodon would be kind of gross. They get to draw a card. It becomes a... It only has 5 power, so it doesn't actually kill the Glinthorn Buccaneer. It just blocks it, but we get to rummage twice. Actually, yeah, that works pretty well, right? So they can make this a 5 power. Oh, double Brontodon is kind of a problem. Let's see how they scry. Bottom. Alright, what do we want? Act of Treason, maybe? Sky Knight Vanguard. I'm okay with that. So if I attack right now, I basically trade my Buccaneer for 1 Brontodon, but I can play the Mask and then double ping to trade it for both Brontodons, and they're tapped out. What's the equip cost? 2? So I can attack here for 4. I think that's got to be good, clearing both Brontodons, and we still get to keep the blades, so like, sure. I don't know why I thought I was killing both. That's 8 toughness. We're killing 1 Brontodon. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Well, that was a legal play in Magic the Gathering. It's not a very good one. Yeah, I should have just saved it to block, but I think that's fine. Killing a Brontodon, because like if they just get a Feral Invocation... Yeah, I think I was thinking I could kill 1 Brontodon with the Feral Invocation. That makes sense. But this should do some work. So I'm going to play that and equip both blades to it. I don't really want them to know about Mask of Immolation. Whoa, what? Alright, we take 3. I don't know what this was. I think their hope was that I block with the Vanguard and then they Feral Invocation the Brontodon, but we ain't doing that. We're here to swing for damage. You're at 12, I'm at 17. Those types of plays don't work. Griffin Protector. So it's a 2/3 that can't even block the Vanguard, which is good. And if it blocks the token that the Vanguard makes, then I can sacrifice this Mask plus 1 other soldier to kill it. Okay, so my opponent bottoms their Scry. After thinking for a pretty long time, it must be noted. We draw another land, but we're in a pretty good spot, so let's just swing out, because they're already going to get to block 1 white soldier, so we might as well get in the free damage while we can. Also, Griffin Protector plus Raise the Alarm is kind of cool, but this guy's going down. So we go Mask. Sacrifice this to kill that. They can sacrifice the Brontodon to stop this, right? They can kill the Mask right now, but that seems not particularly great. And now they're in trouble. Play a Plains, and I'm going to equip the Mask to the Vanguard because of all the creatures, this is the one they're probably most likely going to kill. Woodland Champion. Okay. So Raise the Alarm does something. Show game log. 1 card on top. I don't love it. I don't like it at all. But they're dead in 2 turns to the Skylight Vanguard, so... Ah, there it is. Feral Invocation. So they're going to start beating down for 5. So I have to make sure I don't die to overrun or whatever. Take 5. It's a lot of lands. Well, if I swing out, they actually have to block, and then I can kill the Woodland Champion. So that seems good to me. If they don't block, I can just sacrifice both of these and kill them. Yeah, I think that seems like a good way to play around Overrun, whatever the 5 mana +2/+2 to your whole team is. Okay, so that happened. Let's equip this here. Sacrifice this to kill the Woodland Champion. We could put our opponent to 1, but not 0. Steadfast Sentry. It does block. It doesn't. We have a lot of haste creatures though, and any of our haste guys would just do it. So I think we can do better. We're winning as it currently stands. If they kill Sky Knight Vanguard, Steadfast Sentry wouldn't be enough to do it, because he would only have 5 power with 2 Ancestral Blades, and so Bronzodon could just attack into him freely. But yeah, we have like Goblin Ringleader, the other 2 goblins, the flyer that gains life. Again, they need to kill this to not die to begin with, and I don't think they have an answer. But if they do, I would much prefer top decking a haste creature to just win the game on the spot. Okay, they're down to 3 life. Draw a card. If they have 5 or more lands. So yeah, this does draw a card, so what could they hit? I don't really know. Well, where'd they put it? Bottom. I'm scared, man. Okay. Apostle seems good. Apostle doesn't do anything pre-combat, so I'm just gonna attack. Okay. You're still dead. Right? Yeah. Alright, we're gonna sacrifice the Apostle. Because I'd rather, I don't know. Sack this, deal 1 to your face. Okay. We got there, and yeah, no needs in the sideboard. I think our deck's great. We might win with this deck after how much trouble we had during the drafting portion. That's pretty impressive. Alright, we are on the draw. This might be our first mulligan. We do have Vial of Dragonfire, but a lot of their creatures have 3 toughness. And a single red doesn't really do it. I'm gonna mulligan. I will keep this hand because of how good Sky Knight Vanguard is. And I'm gonna put a Plains on top, or bottom, because we need to draw mountains anyway, and I don't want to like flood out after getting this hand, but this card seems really, really good. The opponent is a fan of the channel, so good games there. They're passing turn, okay. Mountain. Herald of the Sun. We wanted a 6-drop. That's the card we needed. That's right. Turn 2 Mountain still gets there. Well, Goblin Smuggler means Sky Knight Vanguard can like go off. Woodland Champion. Uh-oh. This is how we die. Ancestral Blade. I feel like I actually just need to kill this, because if they make that big, it's just a problem. And they're passing. Mountain. No! Deck, why you do this? Master Splicer. Okay, we can still... Alright. Mountain. Okay. Back in it. I think we are just going to play this Sky Knight Vanguard. And I don't think this 2/2 Ground Soldier is doing much. So I'm just going to equip the Blade over here. Last turn. So they probably have Feral Invocation. But I'm okay just blocking this soldier right now. Let's see. If they have Feral Invocation, how do I beat that? Because they just get free value, and then I'm in the same situation next time. I'm just gonna take it. They wouldn't attack with a Master Splicer into this if they didn't have that card, I don't think. Squad. Ugh, I got max punished. Now they have a 4/4. I don't think we're gonna be able to do this without hitting lands. Let's play Goblin Smuggler. So we're just gonna make a stream of chump blockers, I suppose. You can't be blocked. And we kind of just have to hit running lands into like Dawning Angel to win the game somehow. Or get like a lucky Act of Treason. Wow, I just got straight up bluffed with the Master Splicer. Alright, I'm gonna prevent some damage here. Oh, okay. Oh, no! It's all my hopes. Ah, and there's tapped. I don't think there's a way out of this. Well, that's a start. What do we do? I guess I play the Destructive Digger and we have to like double block or something. It's not gonna be pretty, especially if our opponent has like any semblance of Overwhelm, Overcome, or something like that. Yeah, like that card. Okay, this is a lot of damage. I think I can kill the 5/5, chump the 6/6, and take 7 falling to 4. Then we have no creatures in play. They did have it. I knew it. I knew it. Give their guy unblockable. I think we're just very, very dead now. Mountain, play the angel, die. Sometimes you just stumble on lands and your opponent plays squad captains, Master Splicer, squad captain into Inspiring Captain, which wins a lot of games. Show chat. Good games, opponent, good games. We're nowhere near alive. Yeah, block the 6/6, take like 700 damage. It's a good deck. Squad Captain has impressed me. Alright, so what is going on? What is this interface? There we go. Turn to details, view the deck. So I think this deck overall was not amazing, but considering how weird the draft was that we played it in, I think we ended up pretty good. So pretty happy overall with how we played and how everything went. And good games to all the fans who were playing against. See you guys next time.